So, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done these videos, especially for TBRs, because I've just been MIA with work and assignments and dealing with some mental health related issues. So instead, I was like, you know what? Let's go blow some money. And I've been accumulating books little by little over the past few weeks. And so these are the books that I got to kind of help myself get out of my mental rut. Now, this is by far my favorite author, like of all time, because when you read her books, you just know you're going to be able to flip through the books. The writing is excellent, the story is excellent, and she's just a classic writer. And she is Nora Roberts. So I got one of her trilogies, as most of her books come in like quartets, duets, and trilogies. So I got this one, and this is the Concannon Sisters trilogy, and it's based in Ireland. Yeah, based in Ireland, and I haven't read it. So it's obviously based on three sisters. And the first one of the books is called Born in Fire, and it's based on the oldest sister called Maggie. And I haven't read it. I don't know what the story is about. I just grabbed it because I needed something new, something different, but something familiar. So I got this one. And at the same time, I got Born in Ice. That's based on the sister Brianna or Brianna, I'm not sure. So that's Born in Ice. And the last one is called Born in Shame. And that's based on Shannon, a half sister. But so I got these three books because I really just wanted something that I can read and enjoy and flip through. So this is Nora Roberts' Concannon Sisters trilogy. That's in my TBR, which I'm 100% going to get started on as soon as I finish my other two books. Or even if I just finish the Paulo Coelho book, I'm going to start reading on that one. This one is my other Paulo Coelho book, and it's called Adultery. And as you know, I'm reading one of his books now, and his writing style is very different. It's very matter of fact, kind of, and it's very different to the other books I've read, his writing style. And the reason I got this book, as I said, I'm like in a bit of a mental rut. So I read this. It's obviously not very similar to my life, but like the first line really got me. And let me just read it to you guys. Sometimes you have to lose yourself to discover who you are. A woman in her 30s begins to question the routine and predictability of her days. In everybody's eyes, she has a perfect life, happy marriage, children, and a career. Yet what she feels is an enormous sense of dissatisfaction. All that changes when she encounters a successful politician who had years earlier been her high school boyfriend. As she discovers the passion missing from her life, she will face a life-altering choice. So let me live through this girl vicariously, because dating is just not going through any better on my end. So this one I got a while ago, and I just haven't been able to. I don't think I've shown it to you guys. I actually can't even remember. And this is Across the Nightingale Flow by Lian Hearn. And the reason I grabbed this book is because this book was the book that was given to us as part of our literature reading, and I'm pretty sure I feel like I've done this before. Anyway, so this was our literature book, I think when we were 14 or 15, and I don't know why someone would prescribe this book to 14 or 15-year-olds going through puberty, because there's a lot of spicy content in this. And when I say spicy, like, it's not the level of spicy that you would read in Anna Huang, but this is kind of like spicy for a 14, 15-year-old reading in school, like recommended by the school syllabus. But this is the first book. It's a book series of 5. And because I got the first book and this was available, I just got the second book anyway. And this is called Grass for His Pillow, and it's the second book from the Tales of Adultery. I don't know what you call a 5. I'm just going to call it a series or a saga, like Twilight Saga. I'm just going to call it a saga. But yeah, so this is Grass for His Pillow. So that's that. And finally, this one, I was really excited because I saw a few, when I went to the bookstore this time, I saw a few of the books that were there restocked, included one of my very regular authors, and that was CJ Sansom. And I've been looking for this book for a while because I had finished Disillusion and I finished Darkfire, and since then I haven't seen these books out. And that I finally got my hands on it, and it is Sovereign by CJ Sansom, and it's the third installment in the Matthew Shardlake series, and it's so good. I haven't read it, but I know it's good. But it's based on Henry VIII. It's based in 1500s, and it's fantastic. This is supposed to be one of the better books of the series because it's got a lot more depth, much more history, and a lot more twists and turns. Because this is based on specifically the king, and I'm very excited to start reading it. Unfortunately, this might take a bit of a back burner because once I start reading one in the trilogy of like the Nora Roberts books, I'm gonna have to finish all three before I start. So very excited. Let me just, show you guys this collection, this haul that I've gotten, because I haven't had a TBR that's this big ever. Like, this is my biggest TBR I've ever had. And you know what? I'm just gonna keep piling onto it until, like, I have a whole collection. There it is. And it's heavy too, which is quite nice. But I can't wait to tick them off one by one and then go into my red pile. So one book I'm actually really excited about that's coming out in April. I'm pretty sure other booktubers and bookstagrams accounts, they definitely know, is King of Envy, and that's by Anna Huang. It's the fifth book in Kings of Sin series by Anna Huang. I have read King of Wrath, King of Greed, Pride. I am halfway through King of Sloth, and I didn't like the book as much as the other ones, so I've just popped that on hold. But I am going to, if it comes out, I'm definitely going to grab King of Envy, whether I finished or not, because the story is based on Vuk, the silent sub with the massive scar, and the model Ayana, and the chemistry sounds off the charts. So this is my TBR for the next couple of months, but obviously I'm going to be adding on to it as the year progresses or the month progresses, because April is still young, I believe. But look, this is probably also the most excited I've been in a long time because of everything that's been going on. So this one excites me the most. I can't even lie. This one excites me the most. And I just know it's going to be a thriller. So good. So good. So good. All right. That is it for my TBR. And I'm just going to stop talking now. That's it. I'm done. Okay. And thank you for watching. Bye, guys.